That's the spirit, bro. Numbers 35 and 33. And then we'll jump back to Psalms 109 and 5.
This is Numbers chapter 35, verse 33.
Ooh. Hold up, y'all. It's a lot.
Quick reset, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Put it on the middle. Like right there. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Matter of fact, let me see that. And I'll put my foot on that.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. We don't want this to fly away. Lay it out in front of you. Oh, no, I'm gonna set it over here. All right, cool.
All right, go ahead.
And that's verse 33, correct?
Yep. 35 and 33, yep.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
Okay.
For blood it defileth the land.
For blood it defileth the land. That's thus saith the Lord. We ain't speaking our own word. We speaking thus saith the Lord. Read it again.
And ye, Salaki, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
Okay.
For blood it defileth the land.
Okay.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right. So the only way for America to be cleansed, right, is that blood be shed for the blood that was shed. How many so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans have been murdered in America, bro? I mean, we can just start at the last 500 years, bro. Our people it's been a mass genocide, bro, going back to slavery. Then after slavery, you had, what was that period called before Jim Crow? You know, when they was the sharecropping and they was doing the redlining.
I can't remember the name,
Black Wall Street and all that, but then that led us up into Jim Crow.
Yeah.
Then after Jim Crow, you had the Civil Rights period. And then but slavery itself was like a 300 period or something like that.
Yeah,
200 to 300 period. Bro, so many of our people have died, bro. There's just so many dead bodies underneath this ground, bro.
It's a lot. You can't say it was a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, it was longer than that. That's just a rough estimation.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? I'm actually being nice to them, you feel me? But millions upon millions of dead Israelites' blood have been shed on this soil, bro, on this land. And the Most High is saying that the only way to cleanse that, right? Because you want to make America great again. No, you know how the Most High see making America great again? Bringing America to an end. That's how he's going to make America great again, bro. By destroying it, by bringing it to naught.
See, and this is why I preach what I preach, though, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's too many camps, and I ain't trying to come down on nobody.
Right.
But this is common sense, right?
Right.
It's too many camps that are speaking in a prehistoric doctrine, right?
Yes, sir.
What we need to understand is that it's no longer just one nation of people that are in this rulership of wickedness.
Right.
All the nations have dibbled and dabbled inside of this nation that is ruling, right?
That's
So
a fact.
so you see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So all of you nations and all of you people who are okay with the oppression of people, period, this is your time, man, because from here it's only gonna go down.
That's a fact, bro. But that's in the book of Psalms chapter 83. They all confederate against us, bro. All these nations came together to oppress us, bro, to hold us down. And we gonna wind up getting that. Psalms 109 verse 5, bro. Yeah, 109 verse 5, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm actually not sorry, but God doesn't love America, bro. Okay? Jesus did not die for everybody. But where's the picture at? Jesus does not look like this. He's not a so-called white man. And I can prove that to anybody. Right? We can humbly, civilly speak about it. Because, did you know the Lord's description is in the Bible, man? Go ahead, bring that out, bro. Psalms 109, verse 5.
Before I bring this out, it's a lot. I just want to add, can I speak on what you just said? Because I always want to bring clarity to what you're saying. Everything right now is being debunked or put in a confusion or a state of confusion, right? But to clarify, let's say it in simple terms. Why would the Most High Son die for wicked people?
Exactly.
Why would he? What common sense? Now hear me out, right? The Most High is not going to let these wicked people who don't care that Christ died on the cross for the world, right?
Exactly.
But they say he died for everybody, right? But the Most High is still not going to accept these men in heaven that are wicked.
No.
You
Why would
understand?
the Most High bring a nigga to the kingdom who's still being wicked?
That's
That was
the
the.
point that I'm
I
making.
mean, it kind of invalidates his whole purpose of coming. He didn't come so we can have a license to sin or so we can continue to sin. He came because we were sinning so much and we had no sacrifice for it. So his blood and what he did was the ultimate sacrifice. So we
And-
will be justified.
And that's what that is like saying when y'all say that, it's like saying every person who ever just massively murdered people for no reason,
He's not gonna be held accountable.
All you gotta do is say, I gave my life to Jesus. I know Jesus. That's not how it works.
And you get away with
That's
it.
not how it works,
But
bro.
that's why they evangelize Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
So they can get away with their crimes. You so-called
Absolutely.
white people, you're not gonna get away with what you did, man.
Absolutely.
Okay, Yahushua's coming back to redeem his people, to deliver us out of captivity, and to pay back all the nations for what they did. Bring that out, bro. Psalms 109, verse 5.
And they have
Call it out
rewarded.
first.
Salaki. Psalms 109, chapter 5. Salaki. Psalms chapter 109, verse 5.
Go ahead.
And they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love.
Exactly, bro. They have rewarded the evil for my good and hatred for my love. Now we come out here preaching and they calling us a hate group, bro. They call us a hate group because we're telling blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that they God's chosen people. And it be your own people that come up against you.
Absolutely.
Read it again, bro. I'm sorry.
Go,
Read
go,
it
go,
again,
go.
brother.
Psalms 109, verse 5.
Yes, sir.
And they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love.
Right, these people get on the internet and say we're telling lies, bro. They say we in a cult. They literally say we in a cult, bro. It's crazy because when our people was becoming Muslims, nobody gave a fuck, right? When we was following Judaism, nobody cared. When we was in a Christian church, the minute we profess that we were the chosen people, right? That we descend from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bro, it's whole documentaries on debunking the Hebrew Israelites. Why you ain't make no documentaries when I was practicing Islam?
So here's the problem. This is why we are perpetuated how we are, because everybody has their own belief. I want to make this true. The word believe, does that mean that you know?
No.
That means that you have faith in
Yes.
something, right?
Yes.
So now, when you say I believe that God is real, right? That means you're unsure,
It's a fact.
right? So you have too many people speaking on what they believe and not what they know. See, the brothers are so ready to say things about the past and the history of these lands that they have never ventured to, right? So when we speak in these things, you got to understand where it's coming from. It's not coming from a source of hope or belief. It's coming from a source of research, facts. You feel me? So that's what gives it more understanding, bro.
Read that
You know what I'm
again,
saying?
bro. That's a fact. Read it again, bro.
Psalms 109, verse 5, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love.
Y'all hate us, bro. I want just think about this, bro, because this makes no sense. I'm telling you, right, that God chose you and that you're special, right? You're not just a black person. You're not just this stanky African who needed a white man to save you from Africa, or you wasn't going to be nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
absolutely.
your history just starts at slavery. That's where your history begins. Where slavery begins is where your history begins. I'm telling you, you got a royal history. That you come from royal people, bro.
Absolutely.
And they hate you for it, bro.
Absolutely.
They call us a hate group. They say we preaching hate because we telling blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans they God's chosen people. The white man don't got to be included in every damn thing. Like he want to be a part of everything. You're not a part of this. And just because we're not making you a part of this, we're a hate group, bro. You say we're telling lies, right? You call us a terrorist organization because we're trying to wake our people up. But that's biblical. It's in the Bible. You're supposed to do that, man. Because you get Psalms 97 and 10, good brother.